What's up, guys? It's Mama Deadhead and Athena here, and we are back with another video. So Athena is still feeling kind of yucky, and we have some stuffy noses and whatnot, but we are feeling much better than we did before. I'm not coughing every 2 seconds, and I can actually kind of breathe now, so it's miles better, but not quite there. So hopefully you guys know what I mean. Currently it is snowing here and possibly hailing because it kind of sounds like hail. But it snowed like a foot. So we have some time and I wanted to go over like current events and some stuff with you guys. Now I know that everyone's already made a video on this and I'm fully aware. I've watched all the videos on this, but I still wanted to make a video A, to get back in the swing of things after being so sick, and B, just because we've had a few events now, and I've kind of, seen how this is going to go if it, doesn't change from this. So I wanted to talk a little bit about it. So you guys know there is a Mitten event going on right now. So the first thing that I want to say is I think that this event as a whole is a fantastic idea. Because the fact that we get the remaining 3 Legacy Ascendables from the list is, fantastic. I wish that this would happen more often. It's a nice way to close out the year with 3 brand new Ascendables that were on the list just to finish out the list. Finish it all up, tie this year up with a bow, everything, good. So I'm happy that we finally have the full list out, and it's nice that we have the chance to get all 3 of them if you did not have them previously. Especially characters like Nox, because he's only been in wheels that you have to pay for. So I'm just going to read the stats and kind of go over it because I know that this has been gone over in detail. So Nox is still neutralized, which I like. He is 76 AP, deal 425% damage, and 460 bleed damage for 2 turns to a line of enemies, and then his active skill is bleed, so 300 bleed damage for 2 turns to 1 enemy, and he has a very high attack, so this character can potentially do a decent amount of attack for you. Athena, come here. You need to stay out of the tree, little girl. Ah! She's like, I want to be in the tree, Mom. Okay. But yeah, this character would be pretty fantastic if you have a Lacerator. I was actually talking about, as you can see, I do have 2 of those characters, and there is a winner tokens wheel, which I'll go over in a second. But one of the characters on this wheel, I'll just wait for him to go around, is Davy, which is a Lacerator. And I was like, if I were to get Davy from this wheel, I would probably go ahead and ascend my Nox, because that would be a pretty awesome combo. And I actually have the 3 Noxes, so if I were to have Davy and 3 Noxes and a large AP lead, I would probably be set in just killing everyone with bleed damage. So Lacerator and then 85 AP yield 2 attacks of 350% damage with a very high attack. 700% total to 1 enemy, deal 350% bleed damage for 2 turns to up to 3 enemies. You okay? Yeah, see, we're still kind of sick, but getting better. So deal 500 bleed damage for 3 turns to 1 enemy. This character gains 30% AP. So this is what I was talking about. If I were to get this character, would be great. Would be pretty fantastic just to, add them into the mix. But let's go on to the next one, and that is Dwight. So the leader skill is pretty great. It is all ranged teammates get plus 40% attack and 40% HP. Active skill of stun, which is always fantastic. And 66 AP, which is very fast for a 6-star. Deal 425% damage to a line of enemies. Those enemies get minus 70% attack and 75% heal reduction for 3 turns. And then he also has a very high attack. So I know that there is apparently some opinions going around about this character, and it is unpopular to think that this character is great. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which side it is that is unpopular, but I think this character is pretty great. I think that all 3 of these characters definitely have a place, and in the right team, this guy could really be a killer. Mainly because I didn't think that my Santa Zeke would be as fantastic as he is, and now he is like the apple of my eye. I adore this Santa Zeke that I'm using. His attack is amazing, and it didn't really matter the percentage. He just like tears through 2 tunes completely with his Adrenaline Rush, especially if Lori's 60% attack that I have has gone off on him. So I get where people are coming from, that the enemies with the minus 70 attack isn't like a massive deal in the game right now because of the whole like revive and shields and all of that. But there are some like really high damage teams out there. I've ran across them. So in the right place, this would be very nice to have, and especially because of that 75% heal reduction for 3 turns. Like, that alone, if it was the damage to the line of enemies, and then the heal reduction, and maybe something different, maybe minus 70% defense, I think that would be pretty cool. And I know there are some similar minus defense characters out there, but not one that is, like, super available. I know that I have Jeremiah, but Jeremiah hasn't been the easiest to obtain. And I think Rose did something similar, but not a lot of people picked Rose. Let's be real. A lot of people picked either Brian or Princess. So, going on to the last one. This is the only one that I don't have. And she is 76 AP. All teammates regain 55% of their max HP. Get plus 75% attack for 1 turn. 45% defense for 3 turns. And recover from Confused. And then her active skill is defense up and AP gain. So, up to 3 teammates get plus 50% defense for 2 turns. This character gains 35% AP. And then leader skill, all teammates get plus 40% attack and 40% defense against ranged characters. So again, this can be a really fantastic tune depending on the team. I don't know how often I would use that particular leader skill, but the Adrenaline Rush itself is, like, really nice to have on a team, especially if you don't have that, like, support healing tune, as I know a lot of people don't have. But, like I said, having all of these tunes is really fantastic. Now, the only issue that I have with this is the amount of time. So, 20 days left. I think it was 21 or 22 at the start. So, basically what I have come to discover is that I've gotten like 2 different amounts for these gloves. And I'm pretty sure that this current event, if you finish all of the milestones, you would be getting 2,500, just like the red, as opposed to the blue. Now, I do apologize because I've forgotten since this morning which you get the red and blue in. I can't remember if, like, the blue are level up or what. What are you doing? She's over here making a weird noise, like eating a cookie. Sorry, guys. But anyway, my main issue is with Nox. Reason being is that you have to get to Elite in Survival Road, which I think is a good idea. You should have to get through Elite in Survival Road. It shouldn't be just, like, super easy taking your 6 stars and mowing down, like, the first 3, like, maps. But my issue is with time. So this Survival Road was only, like, 24 hours, I believe. Like, from start to finish was only 24. So that's not enough time to get through to Elite, especially if you have to sleep or you have a job or, like, you miss anything. And I think that even if you don't miss anything, you would still have to use, like, 1 can. I could be wrong on that. Please don't quote me if I'm wrong on that. I'm sorry. But that's the only thing that I'm not really feeling about that. So if you're going to do that and you're going to release a 24-hour event, then I believe it should be changed from, hold on, let's go look at the completion rewards. If you're going to make it 24 hours, and there's no way that you can do it even if you stayed up and went to the bathroom at work and, like, did everything in your power to try and get through that, then I think it should be changed to bronze, silver, and gold. Just for time's sake, maybe give a little bit less, maybe not give the like 2,500 if that's what it equals. I'm sorry, like I'm not a math person. But anyway, sorry, I think it's like playing with an ornament. But that's gonna be all for just me going over this event. I'll let this will go through. So you need 120 winner tokens for this, and there are some really good characters in here. That Santa Zeke, I'm telling you guys, I love that character. I didn't think I would love him as much as I do, but he is absolutely phenomenal on my team. I showed him off in stream a bit, but yeah, oh my god. Like, wow. I adore that character. But hopefully in the coming days, maybe even today, I will have an art video coming out, which I have done a couple times on my channel, but I'm hoping to make it a normal thing. I would love her. Please, please. just for keeps, I would like her. But anyway, that's going to be all as far as me going over this event goes. Athena is literally attached to my arm. What are you doing? Why are you over here heavy breathing into the phone? And you burped. Alright, that's going to be all for this. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. Bye, guys.